Yo, what's going on with ya YouTube? Jumpman Chris here. We're calling back at y'all with another vid. And what we have here today, bam, that's right, and these are the Air Jordan 12 black and red flu game. That's right, man. Very iconic sneaker, guys. The story about these: 1997 in the NBA Finals, the Bulls versus the Jazz, Game 5, when Jordan had a terrific game. If I'm not mistaken, the series was tied up, and then Game 5, they won it, went up 3-2, and then Game 6, they won it. You know, Jordan and the NBA Finals never went to a Game 7, if you guys didn't know. But yeah, this was actually iconic sneaker because of the story behind it, because Jordan was sick during the game. During the game, he was saying they had the flu, wasn't feeling good, fatigue, weakness. And then if you guys remember, we saw on The Last Dance, it was actually food poisoning, I believe what he said. It was a pizza or something down. He ate it late at night or something, and it gave him stomach problems and stuff. But yeah, I remember I had a flu virus before, and it's not very fun, I'll tell you that much. That being said, this is the last time these released was back in 2016, and I must say that the flu games is actually a really good shoe. Jordan 12 is all around just a great shoe. I mean, this is during the time, I think when these came out, I was like in the 6th grade, and it will always be something special to me because this was actually my first Air Jordan that I actually had when I was a kid. There are 4 different colorways, and actually the Cherry 12 was my very first Jordans when I was a kid. So that's, very iconic for me. I mean, obviously, the flu games, we had the Cherry 12s. Some call these the Allen Iverson crossovers. Then we have the taxis, and of course, the playoff 12s right here. So 4 OG colorways, which is better. I mean, they're all great, colorways, but I feel like the flu games is definitely way more iconic just because the flu game. I must say, man, people were going crazy for these this weekend, man. They sold out basically everywhere. Lines was out the stores, and people was going crazy for these. Like, I just feel like, man, say what you want, man, but the sneaker hype is a little bit back, I would definitely say. So, man, it being an OG colorway, I'm sure a lot of people would love to have these and probably do. So you guys comment down below, did you guys end up copping the flu game 12s? But anyway, guys, let's go ahead, let's get into this review real quick, huh? All right, let's take a quick little 360, and I must say, these are nice. Comes with the standard Air Jordan 12 box, kind of like an OG box, like the red tan box with the black flip up box. Got the Nike swoosh here, the Nike logo, and of course the engineer and built to the exact specifics of a champion athlete from around the world. Sorry, but I must say about 12s, they are usually very durable. I would say that. I mean, it's all tumble leather. I mean, throughout the entire shoe here, you get the reptilian skin on the side. You see it right here, the red. Got the tag right here, the Jumpman on the side. Check out the tumbled leather. I mean, nice and sturdy. Of course, you get the reptilian skin on the inner side. Of course, on the back of the heels, you get that black 23. Got the pull tab with the red Jumpman right there, and of course, it does says Jordan quality inspired by the greatest player ever. To the laces, you have the thin round laces. The tongue is that tumble leather, and it does have the stitching onto the tongue, the letters TWO2 and the number 3, number 23, Jordan's number. And of course, you have that baby stitched in Jumpman on top of the tongue right here. Inside, you got the black sock liner inside, nylon sock liner, and of course, you have a black insole with your red Jumpman. Bottoms here, you have your traction pod. You got the Jumpman, the 23 right here on the bottoms, and of course, you have that carbon fiber shank plank right there. Get your soles all nasty and dirty, guys. Get on that drip grip. Use my discount code Jumperman10. It is the best sole protector on the market today. No slippage, no tears, multiple wears. I wore these at a sneaker event all day, and it's still goods to go. So guys, get on that drip grip. Use my discount code Jumperman Guys, there you guys have it, guys. These are the Air Jordan 12 flu games, and these released in 2025. This about, what was it, March 1st? Now I did a little bit of comparison to my 2016 pair, which is still pretty fresh, I must say. Like, that's why I say it's a very durable shoe. I worn these again a couple times, but you can barely tell, since it is, you know, basically an all black and red shoe. But like, one thing I will say is that, hey, it's been like 10 years, but the red on these a little bit more vibrant. You know, these are just a little bit darker, and the tumble leather is basically the same. It might be actually a little bit more softer on the 2016 pair. It's a little bit more stiff, but other than that, it's basically the same thing. So like, did I really need to grab the 2025? Probably not, you know, because I think these are still good to go. These are still definitely wearable, even though they're about like almost 10 years old. But I just say it, man, usually my Jordan 12s are actually usually pretty good. Like, these came out back in 2014, I want to say. This is definitely 10 years ago, and I wore these plenty of times, and they're still good to go. Like I said, Jordan 12s, they are very durable, man. Sizing wise, I always felt like Jordan 12s, they feel somewhat kind of like a boot, you know, in a way. Like, it's a little stock, a little not too heavy, but it feels kind of like a boot in a way, to where like it's pretty roomy. So I would say go about your true to size. You don't need to go a half size up or down. I think true to size is just fine. And again, they're actually pretty comfortable for a Jordan, you know. And with all the craziness that's been kind of going on with this shoe, like I remember 2016 pair, people went crazy for these as well. Like, people were lining up, there are lines and lines and lines, and people were going crazy for the Jordan 12s. Figure it was going to be the same thing that happened in 2025. And we're supposedly supposed to get a re-release of the taxis later this year in 2025 during holiday season. So we'll see how that's going to end up being. And right now the resale has definitely shot up. I expect it to probably stay where they're at right now, probably around that 280 to 300. That's probably where they're going to end up being at. So if you guys want these, I say go ahead and grab them and just move on to the rest if you really want these. I mean, it is a great shoe, it's an iconic shoe. If you're a Jordan fan, if you're a Michael, you know, even if you just like Jordan shoes, this is definitely a must cop and a must have in every sneakerhead's collection. I mean, I'll give a little bit of story. Back when I was I think it was middle school, when I was a kid, I remember when the new Jordans came out. So we used to say the new Jordans, new colorways. I mean, the taxis, or what we call the white and blacks back, these were the first ones that kind of came out. Then other colorways came out, and I remember me and my friends after school, we came to a Foot Locker, and his brother got the flu games, he got the taxis, and then I want to get the cherries because I want to be a little bit different. But you know, that's how I came up to my first Jordans as a kid. I always wanted Jordans, but you know, when I was like real little, I think my parents were like, "Nah, we're not ready to give you Jordans just yet." Especially at that time, they're probably like $100 or like $80, and $80 for a kid for some shoes was a lot of money back then. Probably still is nowadays. Now they're like $160, and these things retail nowadays at $210 today. So just think about back in the 90s when these first came out, they were like $120, $150 or something like that. Still pretty expensive. Hey guys, you guys let me know, did you guys end up copping the flu games Air Jordan 12, or did you guys end up passing, or you not like them, or you're just waiting, maybe you cop them later down? All right, anyway guys, hey, just want to say guys, I appreciate y'all, I love y'all. If you guys don't mind, please hit that thumbs up, subscribe if it's your first time here, comment down below, and please hit that bell for all the notifications when I do drop vids. And don't forget to follow me on my social media at Jumpman Chris on IG, sometimes on Twitter, and don't forget Snapchat. I'm also on TikTok. Anyway guys, appreciate y'all, love y'all. I'm Jumpman Chris. Peace.